Next 5 months, there it is, everybody, the stark reality of Northeast Ohio. So when you're outside today and you're going, wow, it's so warm, and you're feeling the sweat and you're thinking, oh, it's just too warm. Just remember, this is where things are going, and man, does it happen quick. I know it's 5 months, but we see this slide happening. So these are our beautiful summer months, July and August. We are still sitting at 82 phenomenal degrees right now. But here is the real number that's the star of the show, 34% relative humidity. Our dew point is at 51 at the airport. And for those of you who still want to get out and do a little bit of enjoying this beautiful weather, what a great night to do so. Temperatures fading back into the upper 60s, great patio weather, just sitting outside enjoying, because it does look like we do have kind of an up and down forecast, especially later this week. All of us sitting in the upper 70s and low 80s, dew points very comfortable in the mid 50s. But as I mentioned, the relative humidity reading is even better. Dew point is an absolute number, right? So we just kind of categorize 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. So you kind of go up in those dew point numbers. It's lots more moisture in the atmosphere. But the relative humidity is really more of a comfort factor for you. It's how much moisture is in the air relative to how much moisture the air could hold at current conditions. So basically, it's how full your glass is. Our cup does not overfloweth, and we are fine with that. No gross weather. As a matter of fact, we have very comfortable conditions that stick around for us for tomorrow. It will still be warm, though. We're going to see that heat really cranking up. Temperatures in the upper 80s to our west, even 93 right now in Minneapolis. But just north of Minneapolis, it's a lot cooler, and that is the air that we have coming later this week. It's going to really start to spark up some much more exciting weather than just plain old sun. And these poor folks in the deep south are just baking in the heat. All of that is rotating around a heat dome that is sitting over the southwestern U.S. Meanwhile, there's a storm system that's associated with all that cool air that's sitting in Canada. It's the collision of those two air masses that really sets up the superhighway for storm tracks, and that's our jet stream pattern. The big brother of the atmosphere pushes everything around. So our heat dome is stuck here over the southwest. The cool air is stuck over east central portions of Canada, and that jet stream pattern is, yes, north of us, so we stay on the warm side of things. But all these storms are going to fire in this pattern, and where they go from there is all determined by a lot of the lower level scale meteorological factors. But for the most part, we are looking at that storm track setting up somewhere in the Midwest, and then where the storms will be propelled from there is dependent upon a couple other things, including the humidity readings, because of course, if you don't have good humidity, the storms can't live. So as we go through the rest of the week, we are anticipating being on this storm track, but notice that that jet stream stays north of us, so that's going to allow the humidity to come back. So c'est la vie to the comfortable humidity levels after tomorrow. We are going back up into very humid conditions, even hitting into the gross levels by the time we get into Saturday. Yikes. Here's a look at your National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast tonight. We stay mostly clear, very comfortable conditions. 8 o'clock in the morning, we're looking at upper 60s and low 70s around Northeast Ohio. Lots more sunshine, beautiful southwesterly breeze. You may notice a few high clouds filling in to the sky as we head through the afternoon. In the evening, we have a slight chance for a few thunderstorms that are following along in that storm track to the north, firing to the north, drifting our way as we head through the afternoon, late afternoon and evening, more likely overnight, and then we're going to do it all over again as we get into the day on Wednesday when some cooler air finally makes it in here too. Here's a look at your Union Home Mortgage forecast. It's going to be a steamy one tomorrow with the temperatures in the upper 80s, but not overly humid. Then the humidity catches up to us as we head through the middle to the latter part of the week. As the humidity creeps up, so do our rain and thunder chances. So we have a likelihood of rain and thunder even coming in as we head to Wednesday night and Thursday. Friday, we have chances that are going to be with us, and especially Saturday into Sunday. But look at those temperatures sticking right there, average in the low to mid 80s.
I feel like every time we've kind of toyed with the 90 degrees, the next day it just drops.
Yeah, that's kind of living on that weather superhighway. It's hard to get an established pattern that's super hot unless we get that dome that moves.
Right.
That dome is stuck where it is.
Wow. That's okay. We don't mind it. It's all good.
Take an exit on that weather superhighway. I don't want that stuff. All right.
Oh, off into the right lane, please.
That's right. Thank you, Betsy.
You bet.